Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak, where I'm going to go ahead and see if I can finish off this whole last thing with Operation Now Hiring. What do I mean by that? Well, last time that we left off, we decided to try and tackle hard mode just by running over and over again. And here's the thing. Off camera, I have to run like one more time, and I'm using this comment because it actually helps, but I literally need 3 more missions. I just need to get a couple more silver coins, a couple more gold coins, and a couple more mission points in total, which I'm pretty sure that just means I need, what is that, 250 million just about? That's not too hard considering, I've actually gotten higher scores with Marble Bread, but I'm wondering if I can get all the coins of silver and gold. It should be possible, but hopefully afterwards, we can go ahead and do whatever the pleb else that needs to be done, and then finish off this plugging story. Because, it's just real rough. It's rough. Hard mode can be rough sometimes. Either being the old format or the new. What matters is that it's rough, so I need to make sure I gather up all these silver. I could care less about, like, the giant, like, even the Rainbow Bird jellies. I don't care. All I need is the score and the coins. Coins, but actually no, scratch that. I don't need the giant coins. All I need are the tiny coin. It's like picking up pennies. I want all the pennies. Which, by the way, I went to the store recently, and fun fact, in the vending machine, someone just left like a quarter in there, so yoink that. And also, just on some shelves, someone just left 2 pennies. Which, don't they know that like pennies aren't being produced anymore? Yeah, I immediately nabbed those. I have like a piggy bank that's like full of pennies, and of course, I need to make sure I take advantage of that, because like, hey, if I still have them, then the value market rate might go up, and even though I'm not going to know much about like how to manage anything along those lines, I'm still going to try my plumbing hardest to do something about it. Maybe do a little bit of research by getting a little bit smart. This should give me the silver coin. Bam, perfect. I need 10 more gold coins, and then I just need a couple more. Okay, really give you the smallest amount of coins possible. There we go. Now I just need a few more millions, and then we should be all set. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we actually got it right after the skill finishes. And I got all those Rainbow jellies. Perfect. I can't believe I did it. I plumbing did it. Wow. You know what, let me just get all these. I guess we could just finish the run. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, to be fair, I knew I was going to have to do one more run, but like, this video is only like 2 minutes long just about. So that's surprising. So what the pleb happens now that I beat this? Well, I guess I get my final evaluation, which, of course, you know it's hard mode because she has the costume. That's how you know Dark Fondue is looking fresh and presentable for our evaluation, I guess. 2,000 gem smackaroos, though, so you know what? I'll take that to the bank with me and spend them on random things. Creates 5 coins upon destroying obstacles. Great. So what happens now? Do I need to meet up with the Timekeeper? Yes, I do. Okay, you're up here. Oh, actually, Dark Fondue, do you say anything? Nope. Okay.
Oh, dawn already?
Yes, actually.
Judging by those faces, I can only assume that you were rather pleased with yourselves.
Yep, all done. And I got a little bit more story to go through.
Not bad at all. I won't say what my expectations were, but these results are more than worthy of praise. I think we can move on to the next step of the assessments. Don't let your guard down, though. There are no retakes. You've made it to your intermediate evaluation. I've already picked out a few of you to keep my eyes on. One cookie says little, but always says what is necessary. One seems to have nothing but jokes, but is indeed a rather clever when the time comes for it. Yet another doesn't seem to be trying too hard, but is constantly getting the highest assessment scores. What do you think, Pain the Campaign Cookie?
None of them reach the standard required for the E and D. They're all lacking.
Have you ever considered that they may be able to make up for each other's weaknesses?
It doesn't quite feel right that you're the one saying that, since you, more than anyone here, use your colleagues as a means to an end.
It hurts me that you'd say that when I do more for the Time-Bounce department than almost any cookie here.
You always gotta get the final word in, don't you? Same as when you first started.
I'm not the fresh new hire you seemed determined to remember me as, Pain the Campaign Cookie. Or have you forgotten that I'm in charge of your performance evaluations?
Who cares about your subjective evaluations as long as I get the job done?
Hello, everyone. Getting good work done? Timekeeper Cookie, you're looking quite tired. I can't say I've ever seen you sigh like that. I can't keep up with this anymore. Rush the results of the intern's assessments. What? But there's several parts of the assessments left. We haven't even been We haven't even been to all the divisions yet.
They haven't been assessed for my division yet. Are you pushing things a bit too much, Timekeeper Cookie?
That's your issue to deal with. We need to finalize new hires yesterday or even earlier. It appears my concerns were right, if the director is going so far as to say that.
Panda Campaign Cookie. Oh, dang it.
Panda Campaign Cookie, this is my formal request to you as head of the Cookie Resources Division. Please accept as many new recruits as you deem possible. If necessary, I will handle any official task request paperwork.
There's no room for mistakes in a time rift. Who will handle the consequences if something goes wrong after we hire a bunch of unprepared cookies? If I recall your report... change the names, dang it.
If I recall your report, the test for the Emergency Neutralization Division involved trying out old equipment and discussing how the interns would handle an emergency situation, correct? I know your division has made several requests for replacements or old equipment. I'll do whatever's in my power to make sure your requests get approved. What do you say?
I've changed my mind. If we absolutely must take on new hires, I'll prepare a different assessment.
You remember the trouble we went through needing to trim all the timelines that resulted in the cookie nearly getting pulled into a time rift, don't you? For a cookie who's so cautious when it comes to the interns, you seem quite harsh on your direct colleagues. Very well, we'll go about things in your own ways. Judge our interns based on the Emergency Neutralization Division standards, even if it means rejecting them all. However, I will make my own judgments based on Cookie Resources standards and uncover every grain of talent you fail to recognize. You'll have no choice but to admit that I was right after seeing the final hiring decision.
Do whatever you want. At this rate, I'll be better off going in alone than babysitting a bunch of freshly baked cookies who don't have their wits about them.
I hope you never come to regret that decision. I say this simply out of concern for your well-being. Where are the records for when Coffee Candy Cookie was promoted from a trainee to a full-time employee?
Why are you snipping through records from my division?
It's touching how protective you are of your colleagues. Don't worry, nothing under the table. Everything's happening right on top of it. I intend to review the records of our previous successful new hires and use them as a baseline to select cookies receiving similar results of their assessments. How will we find the records from your division?
It's been a while since I've seen you so invested in your work.
Well, it doesn't seem like Panda Campaign has any intention of being cooperative. I know how dire of a situation we're in, so it leaves me no choice but to do this work myself. This wouldn't be an issue if everyone here would pull their own weight around here.
You seem really upset.
It's just frustrating how the leader of one of our key divisions seems completely blinded to what might await us. Does he think I don't care about the END? I'm the one who scouted most of the cookies, but he's too stubborn to realize that there's more than one way to protect his team.
You pointed out that the director looked tired earlier, but you don't exactly look so well yourself. It's great that you're always working hard for our department, but you should be careful. You know how hard it is to be on all of us if you collapsed on us.
It'd be a really bad look for the Cookie Resources Division if things continue as they are and the whole department fell apart.
What do you say to taking a small break? We can go to the department cafe and have some hot chocolate.
Well, I'll be. Is this your attempt at consoling me? How kind of you for the time being, though. I have to get more work done. If you try to stop a temporal emergency after it's already occurred, it's often too late. Finally, the thing I asked for. I've been waiting for this, you know. It's one of the new interns saw it and thought we collected it by mistake. A moment later, it could have been set back. That would have been a huge mess. This relic from the city of the Millennial Tree was found in the tropical Soda Islands. Is that right? That's right, it was found there, despite the distance between the two regions, both geographically and chronologically. This wouldn't be possible unless someone specifically took it there. It's fascinating. I bet it's a result of Dark Chocolate Cookie crossing the veiled border. We could just ask Millennial Tree Cookie, but that's no fun. It's about time for us to see what kind of powers are able to pass through the veiled border. Better get straight to analyzing. There's no telling what would become of the world. After all, that cookie simply bloomed from a flower. Nobody could have predicted what they would become. Huh? What was that? I promise I wasn't zoning out. I was just busy moving our analysis equipment. It's nothing. Nothing at all. There's no need to learn something you'll come to know someday. After all, once it's all set into motion, all of the timelines will inevitably get caught up into it.
Hold the plug on. Are you plumbing talking about White Lily? Are you seeing all the timelines from Timekeeper, you gotta stop. I literally just finished making a sort about how you would appear in Cookie Ranking. Are you telling me the timelines from OvenBreak, Kingdom, Tower of Adventure, and Witch's Castle could be collabing with each other? Even possibly other games like Oven Smash? Oh, I'm scared. I'm actually really worried. That raises too many questions. We only have... What? Are there... No, but... Well, that's glowing now, but,
This one might make it.
What the pleb are you on about?
Do you believe you could pass and make it to the top of the class? Care to give it a try? I think I saw a future where that happened, so go on, prove me right. Or don't. I rather enjoy surprises.
What does this mean? Reach the top. Will you prove useful to the TBD? Compete and get sweet reward. Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, this is true hard mode. Oh, okay. But, what is it? Wait. No. Hold on. Find marble bread cookie. Hello? Marble bread? Hello? You need something? I'm missing my break for this. Of course you are. Why am I supervising a test? I'm already exhausted. Facility management doesn't get to see much action, so why bother with the test? Whatever, let's get this over with. I'll show you how to deal with the timeline debris and waste. Just sort of like watch and copy me, I guess. I'll do my best. Oh, in progress, maintenance rift. Is this like super hard mode? Oh. Maintenance rift. And this is a whole thing entirely based around marble bread. So I guess we're gonna have to do another video dedicated to that, which is very interesting. But then again, there's also something... Hold on. Story. What about this thing on the side? Fallout Baguette Cookies but there's no instructions for Baguette Cookie. Hold on. What if I went back here? Isn't Baguette Cookie somewhere around here? Or they're in the first area, right? So where the pleb am I going off to? Hey, you can't go in there. Oh yeah, didn't you tell me this before? Yeah, wait for after 2. Yeah, I got you. You know, if only I could just easily go to like some certain areas for like a portal. Well, there's that. But I mean, like, you know, just instantly like warp to them. Not for like door frames that I gotta like find somewhere. So do I go to time registry? What? Because Baguette would have to be here, or is she not here? Do you have it? This moment YouTube becomes part of our records. Okay, so what I think I might do is I think what I might do is I'm gonna go to the stage. I'm probably gonna focus on maintenance rift in a whole nother video, but right now I'm gonna do a whole like full-fledged like big hard mode run. See what the best combi to run this with. It's Cream Puff and of course Dark Fondue with what? Oh dang it! It's the what's that? The rift, the Umbra thing, and the rings. Yeah, these things. But that's not at like a good level. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to like buff that thing up. Can I at least buff it up by like a tiny bit? I don't know, but okay, I guess this will be good enough for us. Actually, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna go to the gacha. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to yeah, treasure. See if we can get any extra. I think we got one extra. Can I get any other? We didn't get any. Okay, one. We didn't get any. One extra. Dude! Plumbing, finally! Oh my gosh. All that, well, at least it's going to my mileage at the very plumbing least, but my gosh, could you be any more stingy with what I need? Alright. We'll get this to like plumbing level 5, I guess, because that's all we can really upgrade it to. But we'll go ahead and do another run. We're like, 13 minutes? Yeah, we'll do this one run, then we'll end the video, because like the story just got really, really interesting. But I guess we'll cover marble bread stuff in another video. We'll see what we can manage, and now that we can run like real far into this, we're gonna see if we can literally try our hardest. And honestly, even if I think what I might do is, even if I don't like get the super like the highest score of all time, like, you know, obviously I'm still gonna try. But like what I might do is in the marble bread video, like when I have to run in the assessment with marble bread, like the, you know, that thing. What I might do is I'm just gonna do a run in each level, being level 1 and 2, because I'm pretty sure I should get like a peak rank in this, because I basically have all the abilities I could want, I think. Unless if Marble Bread has some secret ability, but to be fair, then I'd have to go through levels 1 and 2 anyway, just a hard mode as well, but I don't know. All I'm gonna try is, I'm just gonna try and get like the highest ranks that are possible here, and see how much of a good pleb I can be working at the TBD, because I'm hoping that I can be like, at least on the subpar level. I want to be someone who can be, like, worked at and just be looked at while they're working. Just like, you know what? Definitely could do, they could do better, but you know what? They're the best living thing we got. So that technically means I am considered the best, but, not sure if anyone wants that. I'm pretty sure TBD wants above par work. It's kind of weird how, like, in some aspect during the cutscene where, like, Dark Fondue was, that got me thinking. But, like, it's kind of interesting how, like, what's going on with Dark Fondue, because it kind of, that's, like, the first cutscene where I kind of felt sympathetic for her, because at first she was literally just like, I'm not mad, but, Panda Campaign is very ignorant. Because even I could agree that, like, buddy, there are a bunch of new workers. You have to teach them. I understand, like, people have, like, different ways of, like, teaching things, but, like, you're making Dark Fondue be correct. Which, to be fair, it does make sense considering she's, leading the Cookie Resources Division. But I'm assuming what might end up happening is because how Timekeeper suddenly went into a frenzy going like, you know what, just hire whatever you can. They should have been hired, like, yesterday or something. And, like, if that's the case, I think what she might end up doing is, I don't flipping know, but, like, what Timekeeper might end up doing is that they might end up, doing something big that might result in some sort of a, time diverge event where people are going to need to, help fix it. And it might be caused by her, and that might involve her crossing streams with, Cookie Run Kingdom, or something like that. And it's going to be a very... Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if that happened in time for Cookie Run Kingdom's... Or, not Cookie Run Kingdom, but Cookie Run OvenBreak's 10th anniversary. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, looking at how everything might be layered out, I wouldn't even be surprised. Which, by the way, there was a Cookie Run OvenBreak roadmap that got released, so maybe that can, like, tie into it. But, like, you gotta bear in mind, the update comes in the... Like, the 10th anniversary would have to come in October. Either October or November. I'm pretty sure it has to be October, though. But, like, something big is going to have to happen. And I feel like that is the major link. I feel like Timekeeper is the major link, considering what she may be upcoming for in Cookie Run Kingdom. But I'm just majorly worried about this. By the way, we did just get the best score, which most likely comes from the fact that as Cream Puff... Wait. Rewind it. Really? Oh, that's a skit. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, plebs that. No, I'm doing that again. I'm just gonna cut it out, but that's so stupid. Made it back. I think I made it back. Alright, we got the best score. Okay, I definitely made it back for now. If, quote unquote, I said for now. Alright, now we're actually moving on to Dark Fondue, and I don't know if this will go as well as I thought, but I think we're actually going to reach new level grounds. Yeah, I don't think I remember running at this level now, but... I'm sorry for my obedient salt right there, but, like, getting hit while getting so far into a run like that. Like, okay, getting hit, I'm just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, fine, but then I saw the rewind feature, I was like, oh, this is perfect. But it's not gonna let you rewind because it's just like, oh no, we're gonna make sure that you confirm it, and it's not gonna give you the correct time for, like, the time limit, which I don't even know how that works. Like, if I was able to rewind, like, as I fell as one cookie, like, is that still, like, going to somehow work? But, like, let's say, like, okay, well, I'm trying to say... Okay, this we could actually do. Rewind it by, like, 5 seconds. Literally just what I want, okay? Just don't do it, like, directly in front of an obstacle, okay? I can only do it once a run, so I just have to make it work. Do I have to, like, jump here? It's taken a long while to turn back time for 5 seconds. It's 5... I didn't rewind time by 5 minutes, did I? This is... I'm not going crazy now. This is supposed to be 5 seconds? I've been waiting for 30! You gotta be kidding me, game. This is for 5 seconds. I mean, watch me immediately, like, get hit. Okay, can we get back to normal standards now? Okay, we're back. I don't know why I need to, like... I would have laughed so hard if I just immediately got hit and I had to wait, like, 45 seconds to fail. That would be... I'd go and I would lose it, like, right then and there. I just, like, laugh like a madman. Like, 45 seconds to travel back in time, 5 seconds? Yes, perfect logic. Okay, I think we should at least have more access to, like, one more set of skills, being, our cookies, who are being in line. Okay, I remember this, all leisurely. Just pick you up. I need a couple more fellas. By a couple more, I mean 2 more. I should be able to get them right. Okay, there's 1. Please. I desperately need another. Come on, I'm running. I'm running far. Please. Where's my boy? Oh. Oh, I would have gotten it if I got the stupid jelly thing. Oh, I would have gotten it if I got the stupid jelly thing. Oh, I would have gotten it if I got the stupid jelly thing. I'm just gonna drop this. I'm getting too mad for my own. I literally got mad at a, I didn't get mad at the cookie. I have made 3 videos a day. It was the previous part to this whole series. I wasn't really mad at that. Trophy Race had me infuriated. This is making me even more rage-induced, and I just have to stop right here before I, like, blow a gasket. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media content, like in my card website where I'll plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market, and also you can become a pleb for just $1 a month by becoming a YouTube member. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Sorry, I just had to check if the recording was on. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Pimentel, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.